So the next morning, rain has stopped. A little bit of blue sky even showing, but everything is damp, wet. Had my granola, some water, refilled a bottle, packed, going to the bathroom, and then I'll be heading out. To be careful where I'm walking here. It's pretty rocky. I got to the shelter, Bailey, and I was surprised to see people who had left the previous one that I was at were still there, you know, getting around to breakfast and that. And Curly was there, which surprised me. She's behind me, she's in front of me. I never know where I'm going to bump into her next. She's doing awfully well. I wish I could feel that well about myself. But getting up that first hill was very tiring. And I just stopped to finally put some electrolytes in one of my bottles. And I'm at the fairly level part of the hill, believe it or not, and need to go down, and then I have to do the hill again, another one, across the top, and down, and near the bottom is the shelter I'm aiming for, which would be about 18 miles. Tiring. Maybe it's because I didn't eat a regular meal last night. I just had peanuts and almonds, tuna on a couple of wraps. Anything to avoid having to cook. So I'll have, the weather permitting, and all the things taken into account, 2 packets for dinner of rice and a potato. Hopefully that will pick me up for the next day. But all this rock, making it very difficult to make much speed, and very prone to accidents, as you can imagine. So I think I'll give you a glimpse of that and then continue on. I just decided to take my break here at the view. I was feeling a little rub on my left heel. It just started, or at least I thought it did. So I pulled off the shoe and both pair of socks, and there's a big blister that had already burst. Didn't even know it was there. So I put some KT tape on that. That should take care of that, hopefully. For the rubbing anyway. It'll probably be painful. I checked the other foot and there was nothing there, so I didn't bother putting any new tape there. Had my lunch of things like almonds, and there was some candy, and a few cheese sticks. Can't think of much else. I just felt pretty knackered after that first hill. Kind of woke me up. Plus all those rocks. Oh, the rocks. Just went on and on. I have to check. Also have to check my gut hook, because I'd written down that I was going to the Bailey shelter, but the Bailey shelter is the one that those other people had gone to, where Curly was. So I'm curious as to what the name of the shelter I went to was, why I hadn't written it down. Anyway, the plan was to go from Bailey to Laurel Creek, which is 19 miles. I'll have to check GetHook to see how far am I really going. And based on the speed I've gone, which is under 2 miles an hour, how long it's going to take to get to that shelter, because I'm not even halfway yet. Like I said, I broke for lunch at like 11, it's 11:30 now. Been a tough day. I don't know if it was just lack of water, although I did have a half a liter of water before I left the shelter this morning. And I did put some electrolytes in at some point when I was at the top of the hill after I'd done the climb, and had snacked on a few things like a cheese stick and a pepperoni stick, well, a couple of them while I was on the trail. So I don't know if it was just the fact I hadn't had the full dinner last night. I wish I'll have 2, I guess, tonight, depending on when I get there and how I feel and all blah 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 blah. Hopefully that will restore my energy. I also have that energy drink that I'm going to drink once I start, maybe at the bottom of the hill, before I get to the beginning of the climb again. So I've got another climb and across the top and then descent again to get to what I believe is Laurel. I mean, it hasn't rained. It's been cloudy. There have been some blue, sunny sky bits, but mostly cloudy now. I'm expecting it to rain again like it did yesterday. Or still have my pack cover on. Just don't have the uplifting spirit that I would normally have, I think. Energy. So hopefully that drink will restore something like that. And I guess I better get a move on. See you later. There we go. Oh, there's one.
It does have my fucking thigh print on it.
Don't do anything illegal.
Just left the shelter, going down the trail a little bit to the water in the ill-fitting Crocs. That big blister I had developed didn't seem to cause too much of a problem. I had to be aware of how my boot was sliding on the heel, going up hills. That's when the problem happened. And otherwise, we are all beat tired. And I did what I could just to, I was going to eat 2 envelopes of meals, but I just ate the one, and I'm just too full. I was eating a bit of candy and almonds as well, trying to supplement. Oh, it was just tiring. I got to the shelter a lot earlier than I thought. Buzzsaw, or Chainsaw, can't remember what his name is now. He was there, but he was setting up his tent. And so it was the only one in the shelter. And even right now, there's only the young girl, I can't remember her name, Puma, I think. And other people have arrived and they're setting up their tents. Anyway, I'm at the water. Let me take care of that, then I can see what else I can think of to tell you. A sign of how tired and lazy I am. I just filled up the bottles with water, and I'm going to put the pills in it for 4-hour disinfecting, because I drank about half a liter of water, at least, of the 2 right after dinner, kind of semi-emptying both of them. And I don't think I'll need any water for a while. Oh, it's kind of hurting my fingers now. Yeah, I suppose some people will be coming in later to the shelter or the campsite. It's I say it's something like, ooh, it's killing my finger. The way I've got the little carabiners on my finger holding a heavy water bottle. It's amazing when you pick up your pack and the water bottle's empty, how light it feels. And then you fill them up with water, put the pack on, and how heavy it feels. So, 2 liters. So I guess that's 2 kilos. I got about 5 pounds added just like that. Even the food bag, I mean, it's slowly going down, but I've got more than I need for 2 more days, that's for sure. I think I've got 2 days and then I walk into the town. And I'm almost positive I will do at least 1-0. Partly to upload, but just to rest. Tired.